Oh, fuck, everybody. Welcome back to Mom Can Another Dollar. Keith.
Is there a cartoony starship just now? Is that a cartoon?
I don't know. It's Star Trek.
It's all like a cartoon.
It's the whole thing is a cartoon.
There was still
Refuge.
beating this thing's corpse in 2002.
Game Refuge. That's where games go to get away from us.
Yep.
If
All right.
only.
Let's shoot some Star Trek.
Here we go.
You'll be proud to know, Kyle, that Star Trek Voyager is the iteration of the series that I only made it a season and a half in before I got bored and stopped watching it.
Hold on.
I don't know fuck all about Voyager, but
There we go.
I'm just going to go ahead and make a joke about putting a round in Data's leg just to see what he does, and we can move on.
I do know it has 6 of 9s or 5 of 7s, whatever the fuck her name is.
I never got that far into it. Apparently, she's a Borg. I don't know.
And everything's
Already,
a Borg.
this doesn't look very Star Trek-y because that was the wildest fucking creature they've, like, wilder than anything they've ever had on this show.
Oh, they're fucked. The end.
Yeah.
They don't have time to do shit. Oh, it's a goddamn it's a rail shooter.
Yeah, dude, I got a light gun. What do you think is happening?
I gotcha. Well, I don't know how you make a Star Trek video game, but, you know. Hey, you know
made
what?
Several.
Right. I mean, I don't know how you make a good one, I guess, is what I meant. You know.
They do make some fun faces as you destroy their body.
This is the only workable formula I have ever known, I suppose. However, I point out that after the first generation of Borg drones were shot, that the next ones would all have adapted a strategy to be unshootable, and that is not how the Borg work.
Oh.
That's how the Borg work. Well, not how the Borg. Also, they don't have unique Borgs. They're all identical. That's the whole point of the Borg.
Oh,
What's this shit?
I just shot somebody who was going to become a Borg anyways, but I got punished for it.
Oh, are those people who've been partially assimilated? Is that the idea?
Not yet.
They were getting Borged.
But you know that they would die.
What?
Man.
Who? What?
This is quite fast-paced for
Star Trek? Right. Oh, what the fuck? Was this guy just hanging around in front of me?
Oh, good. It's Tuvok.
Help!
I know that he gets melded with their chef.
There you go. That's a Borg boy.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Partial assimilant. I don't think it happens that fast, though. I think they have to put you through, like, a roboticizer, like in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, you don't just become Borged when they want you to?
Yeah, also, I don't, once again, I don't think they're weak to fire either, but, you know.
Well, Keith, tell us about...
I'm sure fire isn't good for their delicate electronic parts.
This is your only time...
Considering how hot my laptop can get before it stops giving me shit, I think these guys probably have a cooling system at least as good.
Hey,
they have Marvel comics.
Keith,
on
is there a guy walking around Enterprise that's just dressed like a fucking, or Voyager, I guess, that's just dressed like a clown?
Yeah,
I've seen that guy twice now.
That's their chef.
Oh, there you go.
I know the premise is at least that they're lost in space and they can't use up their energy on their replicator crap, so they have to hire a real chef and they source people from planets and stuff, which isn't a horrible idea, but they execute it so poorly.
Why is she in this show? Did she need more acting jobs?
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's why anyone was on this show. Yeah. That's the whole reason the show existed, is like they had the lot. TNG was shut down and making movies. Deep Space Nine was coming to an end. They're like, well, fuck, what do we do? We got all this spaceship crap.
We got all these
Voyager.
Borg outfits.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Kyle, when you said that this was going to be a Star Trek shooter game, compared to my expectations, this is still a hot piece of shit.
Yeah.
So it's worse than you thought it could be?
Nah, I was just going to build up to say it's a turn. I wanted to make you think something nice was going to come out of my face. And it
see, Nick, I've known you for years, so I don't expect that.
The deep irony is if you were going to make an action-packed shoot-'em-up Star Trek adventure, it would have made infinitely more sense for the Dominion to be the bad guys, because then you would actually have a diverse array of species and classes and stuff. You'd have the Jem'Hadar and the Vorta and all these different things.
It's a whole game where you've developed space madness, and now you're on like a postal worker freak out shooting rampage.
It would be kind of cool at some point if I just become assimilated, and then I just start shooting humans.
That would be a neat turn.
That would be quote unquote cool. But
is it? I didn't think about that when I started formulating that notion, but like, when's the last time a postal worker actually went on a gun rampage?
Probably sometime
that joke
when the
probably
post
doesn't
office
even
was still remotely relevant to our lives.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that joke probably doesn't even make sense to a lot of people anymore.
Yeah. It's probably just LOL random wacky humor as far as they know. You just got millennial biatch.
Fuck.
No choice.
Fuck!
What just happened to you?
I don't know. This game is going much faster than I would expect of Star Trek.
You're stuck in the turbo lift. Just like in the episode where the quantum filament damages the Enterprise and Picard has to team up with a bunch of children.
I did.
His arm is broken.
I did get occasion to talk about Star Trek the other day in that episode where the fucking cat turns into the goddamn iguana. And like
I knew you were going to bring up the episode about de-evolution again. It's the only episode you've seen, Nick.
Yeah, Nick was there when I saw
cultural
it.
reference.
Yeah.
Nick was there when it happened.
We were both there. We saw 2 episodes and said, well, that's all of Star Trek.
And honestly, that was the better episode because the other episode was very fucking terrible. It was the one with
the other one?
The Native Americans trying to get kicked off of Mars or something.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like, this is our sacred planet. Like, you've been here for maybe 2 generations?
And then Picard's like, I understand that, getting stuff taken away from you is a problem, but you really should give this up.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
They kind of did that twice. There was already an earlier episode where they had to kick a bunch of humans off a planet because some slugs wanted it, so they kind of did it over again. But I do like the fact that Wesley quit Starfleet and goes off to fuck that dude. That's a good end to his character arc. They improved him a lot. Everyone hated him in the first few seasons because he was crap, but they sure made him better in the later seasons.
That's Crusher's son, right?
Yeah.
That's the Doctor. If you don't know if
Doctor.
you're watching this and you don't care about Star Trek, oh, I'm sorry.
I like that you started to say that, like, just in case you don't know, like, you know any better. Take this from a longtime Star Trek fan.
Take this from somebody who knows what it means to waste years of your life on meaningless media. Hey, shut your crewman.
Are you supposed to be shooting ghosts, or were those...
Yeah, Keith, why are there ghosts in the Voyager?
I
Wait,
assume
the Borg
those are the ghosts of all the careers that ended here.
Where's
that
Wookiee?
ghost had a
All the
video
acting
card in
careers
his
that didn't go
chest, and you
forth.
ruined it.
I sure did.
I have no idea what this is meant to be. The Borg never had giant monsters.
That
Yeah,
looks
they've
like
never had shit like this on Star Trek.
that looks like a character from Duke Nukem. What the hell?
It looks like a Ninja Turtles villain.
Oh, it's an
I guess
untraceable
he's trying
beast.
to absorb a different monster. Well, again, the point of the Borg is that they're all completely uniform, and they just either assimilate stuff that they can assimilate or destroy it. This, I think, would probably be in the latter category. In the
So you're
general
saying
Star Trek canon.
someone had access to Star Trek and then didn't understand what Star Trek was when they were trying to make it? Is that what you're saying?
It does kind of smell like they had put some shit in there, forgetting that Star Trek and Star Wars are 2 different things, and they're like, wait, which one are we working on?
Yeah, this does look like a
actually
Star
pretty-
Wars
That's
villain.
weird, though, because you'd think someone whose job was programming arcade video games in 2002 would have an encyclopedic knowledge of both of them.
Yeah.
They probably had
sounds
14
right.
different Enterprise models on their desk before they even did this job, when they were an accountant or something.
So you're telling me that they were upset when they had to do shit like this, like the entire time they're complaining, like, you know that the Borg wouldn't do this, and they go, shut the fuck up, Danny, I don't give a fuck.
They just slap him. Get the fuck back to work.
Danny, you're
Shut
paid.
your fucking mouth. We have these leftover assets from House of the Dead, and you're going to put them in there.
Yeah.
But the Dominion would be a much better threat to deal with. in
Nobody
this
knows
manner.
what the
It's
fuck the Dominion are. They just came out with the movie with the Borg in it, Danny. God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? That's actually literally probably why this is.
their branch manager is some dude who has never seen any of this shit. So as he's talking about,
The successful people at this company have no idea what it is. The
as he's
programmers
talking
do.
about which division or whatever which faction would make a better enemy, the manager just pushes his scrawny ass over a desk
and takes his lunch money.
and does not stop walking back to his own office where he's who knows? Probably
was this
day
shortly prior? When was the .com boom? Maybe it was just like a Wall Street bro running this company as like sort of a stepping stone to some others. He just bought it in an acquisition on a Coke bender.
The programmers are just happy that they didn't get forced to put like fucking what's his face Kirk in this and Spock. Like he's like, hey, what about Kirk and Spock? Put them in here. And it's like they had nothing to do with the Borg. God damn you!
Fuck you, nerd! And just slaps him. No, go buy me some condoms. I have to beta test this level. I have to tighten up the graphics.
He listens to this poor bastard yammer on about different alien types and Borgs and all this shit, and slowly but surely starts eating his lunch right in front of him. The programmer's lunch.
Yes, obviously.
Clearly taking it out of the bag with his name on it. Not breaking
some
eye
cocaine
contact
on his club sandwich just for dominance.
Yeah, he's not breaking eye contact.
Casually takes out a $100 bill and does a line off a small mirror he had, and then starts biting into his sandwich. I'm sorry, were you saying some shit about Star Trek?
I fucking hate turkey.
Who asked? And then he starts getting more hyper. Now that just looks like Thanatos or whatever the fuck.
Thanos?
Yeah, I think they had some leftover Marvel assets.
Oh,
yep, this is definitely a tie into that movie. The Borg Queen is from that stupid movie.
yeah.
All right.
Wait, am I almost done with the game then? This is a really short game.
I guess so. We can only pray to God.
Maybe.
So, do we cut the episode? What do we do?
Just finish the Borg Queen off sexually, and if there's more game, we'll just quit, and if not, we'll just have a finished episode. No downsides. We either don't finish the game or we do this is oh, we might have to bleep that out. I mean, look at what we're seeing here.
Yeah, I can't blame you other than for making us do more work.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, you gotta kill her quick, Kyle, before she can lay any more eggs.
I'm just shooting the shoulders, and that's it. The body stopped.
Yep.
I'm glad the body's not running around without its head shooting you. And oh no, there it goes.
Well, it was, but also, why did you reposition if that was working so flawlessly?
God. Yeah, this was specifically the main way of ruining the whole concept of the Borg. They're supposed to be a hive mind, you see. Any one Borg can share its memories with the rest of the collective, and that's what makes them dangerous. They're not really super powerful. They're just like, they're like ants.
Highly adaptable.
Yeah, like if you run into one Borg, it's inevitable that like 10,000 more will show up, so you better just leave. That's the whole idea.
Probably in your kitchen.
Yeah. They're bugaboos. They don't have a giant evil spaceship with a Death. They're not the Death Star. They don't have a Darth Vader.
This imagery is just so bizarre, specifically with the sort of half-grinning face that it was making, while it makes inhuman barking noises. And you
That
just
does
shoot
seem
the fuck
like
out
a
of it.
bit of a Silent Hill move.
Yeah, if this isn't the end of the game, I don't know what the fuck is, because we just killed the Borg Queen, so there should be nothing left, right?